I have an idea, Robert said. How about we ask our neighbors to give you a call? They are lovely people. Their house is semi-attached to ours and our gardens are separated just by a tiny hedge. Luna, Shadow, and Stripes will play together all the time. Wonderful, exclaimed Aunt Dana. We will be delighted to talk to your neighbors. Sounds like it will be a great option for Stripes. The humans started fussing around and exchanging numbers. Whiskers and Stripes heard the whole conversation and exchanged glances. Something amazing was happening, still they weren't quite understanding it. It looked like Luna and Shadow had found a home. Both of them together. But was Stripes also going with them to live in the city? And what about Whiskers? The decision made, Luna and Shadow, aware that their lives were about to take a new turn, exchanged glances filled with gratitude. Susan and Robert, hearts open to the connection they had discovered, went to Emily's office to finalize the adoption process. Soon they returned and took Luna and Shadow on a walk around the shelter grounds. The news had already traveled far and wide and the sheltered dogs had gathered around to bark their farewells. Excitement was in the air. Luna and Shadow, now destined for a loving home, walked with tails held high, eager to embark on a new chapter of their lives. Whiskers and Stripes, their hearts warmed by the positive turn of events, watched as Luna and Shadow's journey unfolded. Emily beamed with satisfaction, knowing that the magic of open days had once again brought together dogs and humans in the dance of shared love and companionship. With the prospect of a loving home on the horizon for Stripes, Uncle Arthur and Aunt Dana bid farewell to the shelter, grateful for the experiences gained and the connections made during this day. As they drove away from the city, Whiskers and Stripes felt tired and sleepy, ready to go to bed right away. Still they kept their eyes open, excited to see their mother back at the farm and tell her all about their new friends. Daisy stood waiting for Uncle Arthur's pickup truck to turn up at the farm road, hoping for good news. "Mother," Stripes said as they went to bed. "They said humans will call tomorrow to come and take me to live next door to Luna and Shadow in the city." Daisy kissed her boy goodnight, her heart heavy, yet filled with a sense of fulfillment. "I'm excited to meet these humans. I'm sure they are the best." On the next morning Uncle Arthur sat on the kitchen table, doing his favorite thing, the crossword in the Sunday paper. Soon the peaceful rhythm of his day was interrupted by a call. As promised, Susan and Robert's neighbors were calling to set up a visit. Uncle Arthur spent almost an hour on the phone walking around in the yard and chatting away, getting to know the family. The family turned out to be a mother named Tina, her teenage son, Alex, and a cat named Midnight. They were ready to come in that same afternoon. Excitement filled the air as Uncle Arthur shared the news with Aunt Dana, Daisy, and the pups. In no time, the family arrived, a car pulling up in the driveway. This time it was Daisy who first ran towards the newcomers to greet them. But soon she froze in dismay as she saw the magnificent figure of a black cat walking in front of the mother and son.